Hi, this is Tim Mai, and welcome to the 1000 Deals in 30 Days Challenge. We are in day number 12 today. I'm really excited about this. And we're still in module number 2, how to find deals and flip them. Okay, and so in day number 11, you learn about how to sell houses quickly online on the internet. And I know I gave you a lot of different websites you go to post deals. And today I'm going to teach you on how to sell houses quickly offline. Okay, so we're focusing now offline. And we touch on this a little bit, especially about the signs in module number 1. And so we're going to expand on that today and expand on other other things you can do as you marketing your properties offline today. Okay, and so signs is one of the most effective ways to market your properties for sale. More so than any other method ever since we discovered about signs, I guess. And so you talk to any experienced investors, they will tell you it's most of the houses they sell is through signs. They sell more houses through signs than they do on the MLS or on Craigslist or any other places. Okay, Craigslist also works very well, no doubt about it, but signs still beats all of them. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to put out 20 signs. If you can put out more, that's great. But try to put out at least 20 signs all around around the neighborhood. If you are in a city that has a sign ordinance where you can't put out signs, then what you want to do is you want to put it out on the vacant houses in that neighborhood. So wherever you have your property for sale, drive that neighborhood, look for vacant houses, and you're going to put your signs on the vacant houses. These vacant houses could be a homeowner that no longer lives there, or it could be one of the foreclosed properties that that a realtor hasn't started to market for sale yet. So it's just sitting there vacant. You can put your sign there because it's on private property. It's totally legal. That's legal in all states, okay, in all cities. Now, if you're in a city that doesn't have a sign ordinance, like I'll give you an example. I'm in Houston. Houston has a city sign ordinance, but Katy is a city next to us that don't have a sign ordinance, so we can put out signs there in public places. And so check with your city. If you're not sure, I would. And this is, like I said, I'm just telling you what I would do, okay? I'm not telling you whether to do it or not. I don't want to give you any quote-unquote, advice that might get you in trouble legally here. And so what I would do, if I'm unsure, I would put out the signs anyways. And the city will, if they don't like it, they'll either pick it up and throw it away, or they'll call me and let me know, hey, you're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to all give you a warning before they do anything. So... and I have a funny story on that as well, but it took them 3.5 years or so before they gave me my warning, before they were able to give me my written warning. But put it out. Put it out. If you're if you're not sure, put it out anyways. If you're uncomfortable about it, then at least put it out on the vacant houses. And I'll give you a really good tip on how you're going to make an extra $10,000-$15,000 by putting it on vacant houses. And so your sign's going to say something like fixer upper for sale, value $100K, asking $50K cash, your phone number, handyman special, desperate must sell. So any one of these would do. Okay? I'm not going to talk too much about signs because I know we already talk about some of that in module number 1. So here's some tips for you. As you go out there and put out these signs, I want you to make sure that you you write down all of the addresses, write down the address of all of the vacant houses that you find that you put your sign on. Okay, I'm not going to be teaching too much about this in this 30-day challenge. However, sometimes soon after the 30-day challenge, I'll create a training video on this because you can make a whole lot more money. You start with these flex option deals, and make make anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 on these deals. But with these vacant houses is where you're gonna make your $10,000-$15,000 on a house. All right, so it's important. It's extremely important for you to write down these addresses. And also too, if the homeowner calls you and say, "Hey, what are you doing putting your sign in my yard?" You can tell them, "Well, Mr. Seller, Mrs. Seller, I'm so glad you called me. I've been trying to get a hold of you. I'm a cash buyer. I would like to buy your house. If I can pay you all cash and close quickly, what's the least you would accept?" And so if they if they agree to sell you their house, that's great, because now you have a deal, and now you are the wholesaler, not just the wholesale marketer, but you are the actual wholesaler, meaning you get to make the entire profit that the wholesaler would normally make, and you selling the property as well. And vacant houses, on vacant houses, my average profit on vacant houses is about $15,000, and so it's a great way for you to make more money. And so when you market these wholesale deals for sale, there's a high chance that you end up with a lot more deals and make a lot more money. Maybe not doing this 30-day challenge, but soon after that, maybe in your next in your 60-day challenge, is where you're gonna end up making a lot more money. Because also you have the momentum kicked off, the traction kicked off, and same thing with for sale by owners and for rent by owners. Make sure you write all of their contact down, and you're gonna call them, because both the for sale by owners and for rent by owners, you can buy the house just like you do with the vacant houses, okay? And if the for rent by owners don't want to sell the house, they might be a landlord buyer for you, okay? And so write down all of the for sale by owners, for rent by owners that you see as you're driving around. They're going to be an extremely valuable asset for you, okay? Look for properties that are being remodeled right now. As you're driving around the neighborhood, if you see any property that somebody's rehabbing it, somebody's remodeling it, make sure you stop by and talk to the contractors. Find out who the owner is. Okay, somebody's there living there. Find out who the owner is, because chances are they just bought that property to fix it up, to sell it retail, or to rent it out. So they are an actual buyer, active buyers that just bought this property, and the chance of them wanting to buy your property is very high. And so make sure you do this. This is very, very important that you do that. Find out the people who are remodeling and sell it to them. Normally they have their contractors there. The owners are typically not there the whole time. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not, but they have their contractors there. And so talk to their contractors, ask them, "Hey, who's the owner?" Get the phone number and call them up and sell them your house, okay? This is a strategy that's not all of these tips I'm telling you is not taught too much when you're marketing your properties for sale. And so, you guys get to know this tip, and it's going to totally give you a competitive edge over other wholesalers. And this is, like I said, this is where you're gonna move on from making $1,000 to $5,000 a deal to making $10,000, $15,000 a deal. Just take your wholesaling business here to the next level just by doing that. All right. And next is flyers. Print out some flyers, and networking. Very, very important in this business. So go to your real estate investing club, network with people, pass out your flyers. Here in Houston, we have the Rich Club. The Rich Club meets every first Saturday of the month, where there's like over 300 people there to meet, and you can pass out flyers there. And then every week they have smaller meetings, 20, 30 people. You can also go there as well. But find out whatever the clubs are in your area and meet with them. Same thing with meetup group, find out your meetup group when they meet up with them, pass out your flyers, let them know about it. So, just let anybody and everybody know about your property for sale. The more exposure you have toward your property, the better. All right. And so do that. Okay. All right. So your homework for today is put out 20 signs. All right. Put out 20 signs. Like I said, these are extra tips, but man, I would love for you to do it because you're gonna make a lot more money. You find some good leads, you post in the forum, and I'll help you in there as well. If I haven't yet create the training video on this already, but I mean that's really all you need to know is just contact them, ask them if they're interested in selling their property. You ask them what's the least they would accept if you pay all cash and close quickly, and and find out what the amount is and let me know in the forum and I'll help you from there. Okay. All right. So module 2 contest here is whoever has the most deals, whoever has the most. That means whoever has the most flex option signed. Okay, you're going to get a free cash buyers list from us. You're going to get a free cash buyers list from us, and so so make sure you participate in the contest. It's very easy to win, as you have seen with our past winners. And you log into the forum, click on the module 2, and there's a contest rules that's in there for you to post your results in there, and also to ask your questions, get answers, help other people in the forum. We have Linda in the forum who's making $5,000 on her first deal, and I've been helping her through it. She already has the deal. She already has the buyer. Same thing with Jerome. He has a deal. He's making $3,000 on it. Already got a deal. Already got a buyer. And so I'm just helping them now through the next part of it. And so make sure you do that. And to log into the forum, go to 1000dealsin30days.com and click on the member access in the top right corner and log in to the forum, to the challenge area. And so make sure you do that, okay? And day 13 and 14 is this weekend. And so I just want to give you the weekend to catch up, okay? I don't want you to have to, to feel like you're behind. And so use the weekend, use this Saturday and Sunday to catch up, on whatever you have to do in day 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 here, okay? Whatever that you missed, posting signs or posting ads on the internet, whatever you missed, this is a great time to catch up. And also too, the weekends is a great time to drive neighborhoods and put out signs, because everybody's driving the neighborhoods and putting out signs. And everybody's driving the neighborhoods to look for houses for sale. And with your 20 signs all around that neighborhood, they're gonna think that that you dominate that neighborhood, that you have the most houses for sale. And so you're going to get tons and tons and tons of buyers calling you from these signs. And, and you're going to make, that buyers list that you're going to gain from putting out all these signs is going to be huge. It's going to make you, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars from those buyers lists that you accumulate. Because remember, these buyers will buy from you over and over and over again. Okay, it's not a one-time deal. It's a recurring deal. You get paid, many times in the future. And it's also a time that a lot of rehabbers are fixing their properties and the owners are there visiting their house. And so it's a great time for you to do the signs and driving the neighborhood. Okay, so use the day 13 and 14 to catch up this weekend. And so with that, I look forward to training you next week in module number 3, where you're going to learn how to find private money, hard money, how to structure the deals. The reason why you're going to find these private money is for your buyers. And so with that, you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. All right, bye-bye for now.